It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I think the future of the family will continue on the same path. I know that I've given everything I can give to this family. What they take or don't take is beyond my control.
Bye, bye, Columbia.
Bye-bye.
It was very difficult for me to speak up to Randall, but I just feel like there were things that God really wanted to say through me, so I just continued to open my mouth. I know that Randall's heart was touched.
Bye. Hope to see you.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Can't wait to see my wife. So good to see you.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
I felt coming into your household that I was a sinner for being more concerned about working and making money than I was as being a mother, which is totally false. So I did a role reversal, and that's where Chris and Coburn basically had to do all the womanly things.
Kim came in and shook it up a little bit. She wanted the girls to go on speed date.
Did they do it?
No.
Oh,
You thought it would have been fun? Oh, well, we didn't take it as fun.
Oh, no, they refused. I felt some zest, you know, for kind of exploring other things, probably more so with Columbia. You know, I think Columbia expressed to me that she would love to become a doctor at some point. She wants to express herself, and she's not being able to right now.
Kim took to her, and I felt Kim's influence was getting a little too much. So I took Columbia out of the equation.
Oh, I understand your precautions.
Yeah, because I am the watchman on the wall, the keeper of my gate. And if there's someone filling my child with a opposite worldview, I was on top of it.
We are just totally trusting God, and you know...
It sounds like Chris wasn't at all trusting in God and that you didn't trust your kids. You weren't secure in your faith. It sounds like there's a lot of fear to explore new options.
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. We train up our child in the way that he should go.
Let me respond to that verse that you just
please
quoted.
do.
That verse comes out of ancient Israelite wisdom. It's talking about the way of wisdom, and the way of wisdom is an international discourse where you learn from other religions. That's the way of wisdom that they're talking about there.
Thank you.
So that's completely different than the way of Jesus. I would caution you not to be afraid of exploring new options, because if
Your position in the home is where God wants you to be. But in my home, I'm the head of the house. I'm the watchman on the wall. I'm the gatekeeper.
Wow.
Goodbye.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Laurie and Chrissy go speed dating.
We didn't do that.
You didn't do it. That's about, you know what, guys lusting over you?
I'm gonna make a living for this family. How you like that?
Still to come, what's happened to the family since